sit up here on this boundary between hill country, Texas, and whatever's east of here every morning, and I can smell the air. Yesterday was the first time I smelled the fall air coming across from the west. This morning I'm watching these guys, which are not a graceful creature. I would never describe a deer as a graceful creature. And I could hear the hummingbirds. I could see the hummingbirds, which is kind of cool. And what I'm thinking about is a guy named Chris Mueller, I don't know his name, posted on LinkedIn, my least favorite social media platform. There's the hummingbird right there. My least favorite social media platform. Talking about scale, talking about people that say go big don't have any idea what they're talking about. Man, that is so true, it hurts. The people that say go big are positioning themselves to discover a big project so they can take a piece of it for themselves. There's another hummingbird there. You guys chill. They don't understand that trees go tall because the roots run deep. They don't understand that large rivers flow broad and deep because there's countless tributaries that pull the water in. They don't understand that a global scale solution is made up of almost countless small federated solutions. That's literally how it works. You should acquaint yourself with the philosophy of holonics, Holon. Holonic philosophy says what is real. There's not really a big. The big is all of the small. That's how you do it. And the people that tell me, go big, we got to go big. What they're really saying is we're not going to earn any calluses. What we're going to do is we're going to position ourselves as the ones who discovered the big project. We're going to take that money for ourselves. We're going to pocket it, and we're going to hire someone like you, and we're going to say we did it. That's actually what they're saying. But I'm a doer. I'm not like a marketing person. So as a doer, I think, well, we got to build the thing. And we don't do it a city at a time, and we don't do it a neighborhood at a time, and we don't do it a block at a time, and you don't do it a lot at a time. You do it a bag at a time. And I'm using that metaphor on purpose. Oh, I'm wearing my Burnside shirt, so I'm just going to actually reference the Burnside experience, which was for me from 90 to 93 mostly. We built an illegal skate park under the Burnside Bridge without permission, and people say, whoa, how'd you do that? Well, the easy answer is a bag at a time, which is true. I worked at a lumber yard with Red, and we would buy broken bags, and we would put them in the, guys, it's a stick. It's not a big deal. And I'd put them in the 75 Dodge Dart, take it down to the park, mix it on the pavement, build the thing. That's how you do it, a bag at a time. You pick your bag. You do, 80-pound bags, you do 60-pound bags. I would recommend you pace yourself because it's you got to show up every day and you got to do the thing and you got to earn the calluses. Otherwise, you're involved in a performance. You're doing marketing, which is like not the same thing as reality. So that's how you do scale. In order to go big, you got to know how to go small. And if you don't know how to go to small, it stinks. It's on you. People can tell. They won't buy big if you've never done it. And that's not true in the AI space. They do that all the time. There are anomalies. I will admit that there's, the Sam Altmans of the world that are talking about an AI genie or whatever nonsense that guy talks about. But in the real world, you got to do it. In order to go big, you got to go small. In order to build the thing, you got to do it. Not a city at a time, not a neighborhood at a time, not a block at a time, not a lot at a time, but a bag at a time. Now, obviously, strategic planning is a consideration. You got to do strategic plans. Duh, you got to do it. But a strategic plan is made up of a large number of tactical steps that are aligned to the strategic endeavor with constant feedback. That's how you do it. I know that because I've done it. That's how I know that thing is true. Trees go big because the roots run deep. What's behind me is the ravine, and the river flows real deep when the water flows. It does that. It's not a river, it's a creek. It does it because there's countless tributaries, and it goes out around the bend and it goes into the lake, out to the Colorado River, Texas Colorado River, and then to the Gulf, whatever we're calling it this week. That's how things work. In order to go big, you got to go small. There's no exception to the rule, unless you're in marketing.